The 4-step method to high performance trading is about bulletproofing your daily routines, your executions, your skill set, your mindset, and your beliefs to execute your edge trading in live time. The 7-step daily routine for high performance traders is about developing daily routines and processes, building your headspace, your belief system, your mindset, and your daily habits to bulletproof yourself to master the markets. It's a free audio program. The links are in the description box below. They're both free downloads. Let's get started. G'day traders, Stacey Burke from Stacey Burke Trading. A very short video. Today we're just going to talk about the 2 basic templates, the simple setups. I want to reinforce simplicity. We're coming to the end of the year. Congratulations on a great December. And also we will go through the year in itself, the higher time frame templates over the year in the next video. Just talking about January, February, March, month 1, month 2, month 3, and opportunities. But it's important that you understand what setups you're hunting. I talk about 2 basic templates. Every single market, all markets only do 3 things, and I'm always looking for pump and dump or dump and pump opportunities for parabolic setups. Emphasizing 2 to 3 scalable opportunities a week are all you need. A lot of traders get caught constantly trying to catch moves as opposed to targeting specific repeating setups. Today we'll look at 3 opportunities just on US indexes. There were multiple opportunities across the board this week, but we'll look at 3 specific opportunities based on this fact right here. All markets only do 3 things. Every single one of them. Once they break out, the breakout will either succeed, pull back and continue to trend. It may break out again and fail and reverse. Now the next question is does that market actually set up into the session, into the timing window, if we're looking at US indexes, the New York window, for a parabolic explosive opportunity? Is there any major red news on the calendar? Is it a nail and bail or an all-in ACB opportunity? And if we're in a trading range, does that trading range offer me asymmetrical risk reward? What is the size of that range if I'm selling high or buying low? So if we have all of those factors set up and we sit on our hands and wait, because we're keeping it simple, we're trying to target the days and the setups where it's easy to make money. If you're doing other things, that's the discretion of the trader. But if you're targeting scalable opportunities that repeat in either direction over and over and over again on well-engineered templates, then it makes trading, as Paul Tudor Jones says, a pursuit of pleasure. So we just talked about that last slide. All markets only do 3 things, which is why you hear me say I'm looking for setups that are going to go level to level. I'm not looking for soups, gaps, pushes, hunts, premiums, draws, inversions, imbalances, swings, blocks, gaps, supply, demand, all these other things. I'm not looking for interdiddle trading. I'm looking for repeating setups. And there are only 2. Pump and dump, dump and pump. Trap and shift. You want to catch traders trapped on one side, coil the market, and potentially reverse. We have our pump and dump. This is just a basic British pound pump and dump template. Closing in breakout on Friday. Closing in breakout again on Monday. Closing in breakout again on Tuesday and reversing. A pump and dump, a first red day reversal. 3 days of breakout traders, a first red day reversal. Now we're on the back side of the week, front side, back side. Day 2 range reversal on the back side, and free cash Friday closing out the week. Just a basic template. Now we have a dump and pump template, just a variation of one. It breaks out on Friday, breaks down again lower on Monday, the opening range, closing and breakout. Tuesday's an inside day. We break the low of the inside day, triggering breakout traders. 3 days of breakout traders now in the markets for an explosive parabolic reversal on trapped breakout traders on the inside day reversal, page 69 in the playbook. First green day, dumping down a buy low opportunity in the London window for the explosive parabolic continuation. Now, I've talked about building your muscle memory because we're going to see subtle variations in those templates, but essentially multiple days of breakouts, 3 sessions set up ideally. If I'm trading a New York index, I want that opportunity 1, 2, 3 times a week in the New York window. Monday's opening range and initial balance. This is all repeatable week in and week out. Breakout traders, first red day, a first green day, and an inside day for either trap traders or the explosive trend trade continuation. Now, the Dow Jones had 3 days of breakout traders in the markets. We broke out on Wednesday, we broke out again on Thursday, and we closed in breakout on Friday. 3 days of breakout traders in the markets, multiple days of breakout traders in the markets. When we come to the screen on Monday, we have a market that has risen 400 ticks, pips, whatever you want to call it, from the low of day level, pumping up. Remember, 3 days of breakout traders in the markets. We've pumped up. We talk about the market is always in a box. Have we dumped down or have we pumped up? So on day one, I talk about a 3-session setup. 3-session setup ideally is going to be the pump and dump, and in some cases a dump and pump. We haven't broken any higher time frame levels, but as we just saw, we have 3 days of breakout traders in the markets. Now, this is where traders sometimes get a little confused on timing. This is where discretionary trading comes in. We have a market that's already moved up 400 pips. There's no major red news on the calendar. We have an opportunity to enter into the market at the open on a 15-minute chart. We can manage our risk, and we have a take profit level. We have an entry, a stop loss, and a take profit level, an A-plus session opportunity on Monday, day one, the opening range. Page 37 in the playbook, a 3-session setup. It's Monday, day one, the opening range. That establishes the new high-low in the new week. We have 3 days of breakout traders in the markets. We have a pump and dump template on the day. We have timings, levels, and the behavior of price for a simple basic model on Monday, day one. Pump, coil, and dump on the smaller time frame. Just a simple concept. Pump, coil, and dump. Now, there were similar opportunities on the other indexes, but Wednesday, the NASDAQ specifically triggered a high of day level. Now, coming back to our template that we looked at, we have Friday closing and breakout, Monday closing and breakout, proceeding to break down lower, front side, lower lows, breaking down, and pumping up into Wednesday, into Friday's closing price. We reviewed this opportunity in a previous video. Remember, everything starts from Friday's closing price. A question I received about that. Just think simple. When the new week opens, everything's based on where Friday closed at. Whether there's a gap, no gap, everything's based on where the market closed the last trading day. Is it up 1%? Is it down 1%? Is it exactly where it started from? What type of template do we have setting up on the day? We've broken lower and pumped up into Wednesday, broken the high of day level. Now we have our pump beginning on Tuesday, lower lows, pumping up. We break out on the day, signals on the day, heading into our New York open session. The market breaks down and coils right into the open and it explodes into closing price level, coiling sideways, and the 10 a.m. club has the continuation back to the low of month level. Pump, coil, and dump on a Wednesday. So we now have a pump and dump on Monday, a pump and dump on Wednesday, a scalable ACB template. Now remember what I said, 2 to 3 scalable opportunities in a week can significantly compound your trading account, contrasting that with trading chop and slop. Oh yeah, we can mark it off and trade the high and the low and catch the high, catch the low. But that's not the setup that repeats that I'm hunting. Front side of the week, day one, day three. Now Thursday on the NASDAQ was an inside day, and it also closed as a first green day. Inside day, page 69 in the playbook, we can look for false break reversals, or if we're on the backside, this may be now a trending market. How does price set up into the timing window? First green day, a buy low opportunity if indeed it presents. Traders may also understand that Friday closed in breakout. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday are all still below Friday's closing price. 3 days of breakout traders in the market, a first green day reversal, and an inside day. How does price set up into our New York session? Now we have a dump, coil, and pump setup, an ACB setup on the day. Remember, signal, setup, ACB if it sets up. We have the dump, coil, and pump opportunity, but this market starts to accelerate again early 9 a.m. When a market starts to move early, I will go to my smaller time frame. No major red news on the calendar, but also we're on the back side of the week. Let's go back to our bigger template. What's our thesis? The thesis is that we're going after money from Monday's opening range and Wednesday's high of day level. Dump, coil, and pump. The explosive moves come when they're going after the money, the stop hunts. We've already triggered shorts in the market. We've got shorts all below Friday's closing price. Thesis is that this market's going to explode. Why? Because it's going after the money. Now, the same process applies. Nothing's different. I'm not reading little 1-minute bars. We're just looking for the entry at the open that's going to potentially ACB, not come back. We're going to take a position in the market. We're going to place a stop loss in place. We can do a measured range expansion for a take profit target, or we can walk away and leave it till close. Go to break even and leave it till close. Now it's Friday. Once this market breaks through the high of day level, I'll go to break even, and a simple take profit level is a 300% expansion of this range. Why? We're on a smaller time frame. This is a 200 on the smaller time frame, but we're just looking at a basic consolidation high-low, 100, 200, 300. An explosive move, lock in the money. It's Friday, walk away. Again, thesis is dump, coil, and pump template right back to where we started the week, right out of the playbook. Signal days, multiple days in breakout, a day 3 trend trade blow off, a signal day on the backside of the week, timings, levels, behavior of price heading into the New York Open. No major red news on the calendar. We had a 9:30 open on Monday, a 3-session setup, and a 9:30 close on Free Cash Friday. No major red news on the calendar for an explosive parabolic trend trade, day 3 on the backside, going back after the money, simple, repeatable, and scalable. 2 to 3 scalable opportunities a week where we can manage our risk. There's no science projects. There's no diddling and catching every little swing and move. We're just targeting opportunities where the market's about to explode and potentially not come back. Day 1, day 3, day 3. Opening range, midpoint range, closing range of the week. 2 types of templates. Keep everything simple, repeatable, and scalable. And in between, don't get caught into choppy, volatile markets that can potentially put you on tilt, put you into psychological damage and not alone financial damage. Stick to rinse and repeat, whether it's this instrument or another instrument. US indexes, though, the great thing about them is they open up in the New York window, and we can target scalable opportunities that repeat weekly. And remembering, keep it simple, 2 to 3 are all you need to significantly compound your trading account. We'll review the other instruments and the year and targeting what's ahead of us next year. Next year is going to be our best year yet, traders. Keep everything simple, repeatable, and scalable. And may the markets go with you. Have a great weekend, traders. Congratulations.